Hello everyone and welcome back to another book review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Saugatuck Dunes, Artists Respond to a Freshwater Landscape, and this is put on by the Saugatuck Dunes Coastal Alliance. So this is what the cover looks like, and this is a rather niche find in my opinion, but I read this and I absolutely loved it. So I'm going to talk about the book, where it takes place, what you can expect, and then I'm just going to let the art take center stage, and I'm going to show you a list of some of my favorite pieces from this book. So this is an art book. It is a collection of artwork, and it's all centered around one location. So the Saugatuck Dunes, which is a very niche location, and I feel like unless you know about it, you probably don't know what it is. I have had the opportunity to visit a couple times, so I am familiar with this region, and it is a part of Lake Michigan. So Lake Michigan, one of the Great Lakes, that border between Canada and the United States, although Lake Michigan is entirely within the United States. Saugatuck Dunes is on the east side of the lake. Here's a map showing exactly where it is. It's kind of in line with Milwaukee, but on the other side, we see down below Indiana and Illinois both border the lake, Wisconsin on one side, and the Saugatuck Dunes are on the Michigan side right there. So it is kind of a niche location, but it's the location of an art school I came to learn from reading this book, and I think that's why maybe there's so much art that has come out of this region. So this book is a collection of art pieces that all reflect on this specific region, and each page just has a piece of art from an artist, mostly contemporary, but some past artists, and it includes the medium, the size, and the title and artist at the bottom. There is a small section at the beginning which explains some information about the history of the dunes and how these pieces were selected. And there is another section at the back of the book which is about the artists and the ones that are living and able to provide a like 1 or 2 paragraph introduction to how these dunes have, I guess, influenced their art and things they like about it. Also includes where they studied, their credentials, where they were born, and where they currently reside. So that is the collection of art in this book and what is included. And now I'm going to show you some of my favorite pieces, because I find in an art book, the art should take center stage. At least that's my opinion, because no amount of talking can explain the art, in my opinion. And I think a picture's worth 1,000 words. That proverb is true. So the first is on page 20. So these are, just to be clear, this is a dune environment that is on the Great Lakes, so these sand dunes, and the book is divided into 4 sections. It's dune, beach, river, and forest. I believe the 4 sections, yep, in that order. So the first section, dunes, just tries to include the key pieces. I like the colors in this one. And the other one is on page 21. I found throughout this book, I really was drawn to the fall pieces. I love fall. I think the Great Lakes, or well, any lake, is usually used as a summertime destination. A lot of people go there in the summer because of swimming, because of the beaches, but I find that the other seasons also offer something interesting. The book is primarily oil paintings, but there is a lot of other mediums also represented, just less so. So this is a photograph right here. There, besides oil painting, is photography, woodblock prints, which was interesting, paper collages, carving, and a couple other ones. So we do have some other types in here, but oil printing or oil painting was the most common. I love, this one's called Leaving Only Footprints by Deborah Reed Jenkins, and I really think she got the footprints. If you have walked around in a dune, this is just so accurate, and you can see the footprints, but it's oil painting. Next on page 48 and 49, this is in the beach section. 48. Another fall one. You can see that I've drawn a lot to these fall pieces. I think it's an underrated time, but I also feel like I shouldn't tell people that fall's a great time to visit these fantastic locations, because I like traveling in the fall, not just to the Great Lakes. I like traveling everywhere in the fall. And I feel like I shouldn't tell all my secrets, so I can keep them to myself. Because one of the benefits of traveling in the fall is that it's cool, for starters, and I'm willing to throw on a sweater, and there's absolutely no crowds. And also, if you go past the first frost or 2, there's very few bugs. Here's another fall piece, I think. It's called Respite, but Respite? Is that how you say it? I think it's Respite. I don't know where that word came from. So the number of words that I just read and I never say are quite high. The number of times I've had to look up pronunciation of my own English language words on Google is embarrassing. I love the color in this one and the play of light. This was a fantastic one. This one's by Carl Horman, which is one who appeared in this book a lot, and he passed away in 1955, so he doesn't have his own little artist blurb or anything in the back. The artist section in the back does say where he's from, but it doesn't obviously have his like opinions or his influence written because he has since passed away. Since doing these drawings, 84, another fall one. 94. This one's probably one of my favorites, and it's not an oil painting, it's like an etching. And the artist who did this has quite an extensive pedigree. This one is called Kalamazoo River Topography. It's Ladislav R. Hanka, and she has several pieces in this work, but I really liked her pieces. I could look at that one forever. And she studied, under a number of people, including a private apprenticeship, I believe the back said. And the final section, the fourth section, 101. This is another fall one. It's Saugatuck Dunes State Park, late October. That's the final one, the final art piece that I'm going to show you. But there's a little over 100 pages and fantastic oil painting, as well as photography, woodblock prints, and all sorts of other art mediums that you can enjoy. I really like this. It was a niche find, but it was very enjoyable. And if you like art, you may also enjoy this. So I recommend you get this book out, find a copy of it, purchase it, read it, and then let me know what you think. If you have any books to recommend or have any thoughts on the Saugatuck Dunes artists respond to a freshwater landscape, please put it in the comment section down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.